Gung-Ho, let's go. We back in it, in the motion, in the liquid, and we flowing. And we're going to Candelave.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get there by the end of this episode.
Is this an encounter?
Yeah.
And we didn't encounter any Mon, right?
I don't think so. So this is...
No, we did, dude, and I skipped it.
Oh.
I remember, it was right here.
Oops.
What Mon was it? I feel like it was Dupes. It was Pelican. It was Dupes.
Yeah, it was.
Look at that! Look at that memory! Oh my god! Okay.
You say you got a bad memory. You remembered all those song lyrics when we were listening. You remembered that. I didn't remember that.
Yeah, and that's the proof.
So I guess we might just try to run around. We could try to fish.
You right.
If it's just Pelipper, I'd say do one more water one.
Yeah, I feel
If it's Pelipper again. I was gonna talk about the time I went to the beach.
So just here.
Yeah.
You going?
I walked, like, not out into the water, along the beach. You know, nice romantic long walk on the beach by myself.
Yeah.
And I was listening to music, and I had Pokemon Go on. And as you know, that drains battery real quick.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
cool. That's
and
cool.
you name him.
Ooh.
Yes, all we gotta do is catch it.
But I was listening to music, and I can, like, zone out and walk a really long time if I'm listening to music.
Yeah.
But my phone died, and I couldn't really tell how far I walked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was barefoot, and my feet were kind of starting to hurt. And when my phone died, I was like, okay, it's time to turn around. And I didn't, nice. I didn't know how far I walked.
Yeah.
But it was, I checked when I got back. I walked 3 miles away from where I was staying.
That's pretty wild.
And I walked 3 miles back, so I walked 6 miles bare feet on sand. But the walk back was tiresome. I was ready to quit living. But there were times when I ran because I was just like, this needs to stop. I need to run. I was so tired. Quickly. But I got a huge, like, the bottom of one of my feet, I think my left foot, just became blisters, and that's grody. And I'm trying to name this cloister. It's a boy. I know what your name is. There it is. I
felt like it was gonna be.
There it is. Wait, no, we need some flavor. Add some flavor.
And I ain't talking about Guy Fieri.
Flavor Town. I'm gonna close my eyes. And this one, I just deleted the T. Plus sign. There we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeet.
Yeet.
So that's our cloister. Yeet.
Beautiful. That was a pretty good encounter.
And
then we also get an encounter here.
Are we gonna try to do like the Gen 1 strats?
Dude!
Wait, is this another encounter?
Yeah, this is 220.
Wow,
and it's a Sharpedo. Dude, we're stacked on water types if anything ever happened. I'm not even joking right now.
Do we need them? They resist ice.
No, I'm just saying, like, if anything happens, we got water types. Like, water. Like, liquid.
We have Vaporeon in the bank, too.
No, dude, I'm not talking about... Boy, listen to me. I like Sharpedo, but it's not like out of the options we got so far. Like, to be honest, out of what we have like currently, besides Sybil, if anything was to happen, Vaporeon's coming in. Like Vaporeon's the best defensive wise. So that
I was looking at that thing. It was like it's so underleveled, and it's already at like the HP of some of our Pokemon.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so good. But I'm just saying, if anything was to happen, we got water types on deck.
Yeah.
And look at that.
On deck, it's like a ship. It's like a ship.
Oh, that's a water reference.
The poop deck, Davy Jones' locker.
A female shark. I got this.
Okay. While you're typing it in,
I've
got a funny joke for you, David.
Go on and tell me this funny joke.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
Oh, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But his first love be the sea.
Oh my god.
That's a... It's not original. I don't know where I heard that. But
I want to actually perish. That was so good. I felt like my mind was dead. Holy Christ.
You ascended. You reached a new level.
Dory.
Is that how... Yeah, I guess it's not an I. That would be weird.
No. Have you not seen the movie title?
Finding Dory with a
Dory. Alright, let's
Doritos.
Doritos. I probably should have switched Bulbas.
Is
but
that
Bulbas looked like he already taken
That's
hits.
fine, yeah.
Alright, Alden, you told me that joke?
Yeah.
And now it's my turn.
I'm ready.
I got a poem for you.
I'm ready to laugh, yeah.
Alright. I dig, you dig, we dig, she dig, they dig, we all dig. Now, the poem may not be that good, but it is quite deep. Ooh.
I'm impressed. Hey. I'm impressed.
So you dig it? Ooh.
Didn't you say in the poem, one of the conditions of the poem was you dig, wasn't it? I'm not sure if we can get a playback on that.
You dig.
I know you like it.
I do love it. I'm crying. I'm crying. It's so good.
It be the sea. It got me so hard.
Be the sea.
I thought it was art because it's all they ever say. But
yeah.
It be the sea. That was so good.
That's why that's how the joke works.
It's so great.
It's a level of, what's the term? I forgot. It's a switcheroo. It's the old switcheroo.
Oh, dude, if we ever get a star me and we're naming it Patrick, that's so good. Hey, you know what? You could catch.
I was ooh. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, now this thing's getting zip zap boop bop. There's no way. Well, actually, star me can play that. But since we're Alakazam, no, can't.
You know, I got a nice topic that could lead into another topic that I will hopefully remember to prompt after finishing this topic.
Will it lead with noodles covered in cheese sauce?
No, it's actually no.
Alright, my bad, go on.
Actually no. I was listening to, they don't need our shout out and it's not even gonna matter, but I guess any of y'all who are listening and want a cool podcast to listen to,
hey,
the Super Mega Podcast. Or Super Mega Cast, whatever it's called.
Right.
It was really good. I was listening to an episode, and they were talking about why they hate movie theaters. But my reason never came up. So, first, to be a cordial guest, I'm going to ask you, David, do you like movie theaters? Do you not like movie theaters? Why or why not?
That's hard. I'm a very social person. So going out on events and stuff like that with other people is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
However, even though like movies that I went to aren't like, I haven't been like, there wasn't like any rude person that I've experienced. It's just so watered down. Cause like you go to a movie, right?
Yeah.
And even though it's new, you technically have no choice but to go to that place to see it, right?
Yeah.
Especially on the day it shoots out. I don't like how you have a small seat in this gigantic set. To me personally, if I could go to a movie and it's like just me and whoever I want and the screen was big enough for all of us to see, I'd just be fine with it. To me, I know it's fitting a lot of people, so the screen's got to be big, but that's what bothers me.
All right.
Yeah. It's like one of the most weirdest complaints ever, but like,
no, it's fair. It'd be kind of like, almost like, you know, when you go to, or when you did go to, because no one uses CDs anymore, like when you went to bookstores and they had like CDs or what's it called? Man, it looks like the Best Buy logo, but it's not, Blockbuster, and they had CDs there. It's kind of like that, like a little like personal, almost movie experiencing chamber. That would be cool. I'd be really down with that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before I continue, I'm just gonna adjust my mic a little bit, so bear with me. I think we're good.
Nah, yeah, we're gonna laugh. Unless it crits, then we're absolutely freaking dead.
My problem with movie theaters is the noise that isn't the movie.
Yeah, background noise, like people noise.
Yeah, like I went to go see Shape of Water.
All right. We're on the water. Go on.
Yeah, which is a movie about an interspecies relationship between a fish person and a woman of not fish person descent. And it's really not about that, but it contains that, and that's enough to put a lot of people off, kind of including myself, but I thought it was a pretty cool movie.
Right.
What was that? But yeah, no, it was very difficult to enjoy because it wasn't like a explosive action movie. There were some loud parts, but it was kind of quiet most of the way through.
Right.
And when it was quiet, you were able to tell so much, just like what was going on all around you. There's people like rustling their popcorn bags.
Right.
And there was this lady who like 20 minutes into the movie, like at the beginning, she was just digging around in her purse for something. Actually 20 minutes. Like, I counted.
Wow, that's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, like, I kept checking my phone. Not with the bright, just my phone. I got a Samsung. It's got the nice little, like, display,
right.
like this. I was just looking at the time, and I was like, this is going on for 20 minutes. What are you looking for? I'm pretty sure it's not there if you look for it for 20 minutes. But yeah, that's my main gripe. So I mostly go see like loud movies, because I know it really just breaks my immersion in the movie if I'm hearing all these sounds. So I really prefer to just watch them at home once they come out on DVD or Netflix.
To me personally, the only thing I like movie-wise, not even my complaint was the size.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I like about movies to get the full surreal effect is when it's a scary movie.
Oh yeah, no, that's
because it's big and it adds way more effect.
Oh yeah,
I
no.
like it.
Also, seeing horror movies in big theaters. I've heard some people like don't like this, but I do. I think it's like a nice moment of shared humanity, is when like a big jump scare or a big scare happens and everyone's like, oh, or like, and then there's always the one guy who's like, no, or always is like, that was too much. Like the one guy who always like says something after it. I love that. That's fun. And I do too. I like the event of going out and seeing a movie. I think it's fun, but also another thing, this you can choose not to do this, but I always get popcorn and I always eat too much popcorn and I feel disgusting.
Dude, I agree. Wow! Fire in Malaysia.
Oomph. Oomph? Oh my god. I was ready to throw in the towel.
Fire in Malaysia.
That's a good meme.
Plus, it has a breakout and we're fast. Oh, no, I could have attacked it because of Hyper Beam. I had to break out. I'm a dingus.
That's fair. I should have auditorily responded to that, not shaking my hand like, you have a good point. He's right, you know.
We were shook by the laser.
I'm gonna dip out of my microphone for a second and pick up water.
This thing got zip zappy up. Alright, Alden, let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ride the bus to school, yeah?
No, I don't.
But you used to.
Like a lot in middle school, yeah.
Yeah, middle school. How do you feel about buses? Or like transportation or other people in buses? How do you feel about that? Because in movies, it's like, you'll get guaranteed kicked out if you act wrong, right?
Yeah.
But a bus is not like that at all. They can't kick you out of
a moving bus. Yeah. When I did ride the bus in middle school.
Right.
I didn't like it, so I guess I don't like buses.
But how come? Explain to me. That's what I'd like to know.
Most of it was because I live really close to the middle school I went to.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the bus had to like leave the district before like circling back around. Like,
right.
Because the bus goes on like a circle route kind of, and my house happened to be not at the beginning but at the end. So it took me 2 hours on the bus
kind of crazy
to get home. It was mostly because of traffic. It wasn't distance, but still, like, it was pretty whack. I don't know. Buses are loud. I'm not big on loud environments, and I just want to like listen to my music and get home.
Right, I feel you. The problem I have with like buses or public transportation, for that matter, is just not necessarily people know how to act, but like I'm social, but people are like too social. There'd be people on the bus moving in and around everywhere. Then, like, I personally don't believe in... I don't care. Listen to me right now, you punks. I don't care how long you sat in that seat. If someone else took my seat and I sit in your seat and you even talk to me, you gonna get slapped. Because we all just trying to find a seat here. We all trying to go one place. You think this is the only time and place you got to talk in the world? Grow up. Eat your... peanut butter and my mom divorced my dad sandwich and keep it moving, because we don't got the time for that, or at least I don't.
On the topic of public transportation, being a denizen of Georgia, I have occasionally partaken in the use of the Metro Atlanta, whatever the R stands for, Transit Authority, MARTA. I don't know what MARTA stands for.
Yeah, but go on.
It's let me tell you right now, it's nothing like the subway system in New York. It's nothing like any of that stuff.
Yeah.
You got like a margin of error of 30 minutes for your bus arriving, or it just doesn't show up. That's the level of like fun surprises you can get every day with MARTA. But I do like MARTA. it feels cool. I think like riding public transportation feels cool. I feel like I'm in a movie. I feel like I'm a character in a movie riding on public transportation. And there's a really nice MARTA station. If you ever want to go sightseeing in the beautiful city of Atlanta, I recommend just walking around Lindbergh Station. It just looks cool. I like it.
I want to let y'all know, now that we're on the talk of transportation, I took a Uber today that took 30 minutes from 15 minutes where he was from to find me. This man did not know how to use his map. He took, it was a 35-minute ride. He made it an hour and 15 minutes to my location because this man could not tell where we needed to be. It said, make a right turn a quarter mile from now. And he'd make the turn right then. And I'm looking at the thing saying it's farther and farther time-wise. And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing this to me? And he's like, sir, do you know where you're going? No, we don't know where you're going, but I know I can look at the map. Can't you see you turned too early, dude? Come on, man. Yeah, it's like, imagine him making a freaking cake. Add 3 eggs. He doesn't crack the egg. He just puts it in the bowl.
He just puts
You're
the
disgusting.
Egg. That's pretty nasty.
Add the cake batter. The plastic is still around the bag. That's how he would cook it. And then when it comes out, it's a disgusting mess, but he'll eat it happily.
Are you comfortable with Ubers? Like,
as I told you, I'm social. This guy was just terrible. He was so bad.
No, I'm talking about like the threat of you could get a crazy murderer.
All right, so look, I'm not suicidal or anything, right?
Yeah.
But if they have a gun pointed at my head, I'm ready. Living's a hassle, dude.
I'm not afraid of death.
I'm not. Living is too much of a hassle, honestly.
That's one of my favorite ways to start a conversation. Just walk up to someone and go, you know, I'm not afraid of death.
Like, living is too much of a hassle. If someone had me at gunpoint, I'm not gonna tell them like don't shoot me. I'm not also gonna tell them like shoot me. That's terrible. But if they were like, you got no choice, I'm gonna shoot you. Well, all right. You gave me an ultimatum and I'm ready to accept it. Like, if a car crash, if a car runs into me, like, dang, you know, it's kind of predestined to be that way, man.
We got another battle. Cool. I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, what happens if I'm gonna get robbed? Because I'm about to go on a big road trip, just with one other person, and I don't want. Well, first of all, I don't want to get killed out on the road because like we can't afford to sleep in hotels every night, so we're probably gonna sleep in my car in Walmart parking lots. No, not once or twice.
Like more than that.
Fairly often.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
I just don't want to get like someone to come with a weapon or gun up to the car and be like, get out of the car, give me all your things, give me the keys, and drive away with the car. And it's not even just that. I'm trying to think of like, what do you do in that situation?
That's quite a fair pickle.
Because like, if you don't have money, you can't get home. You can't even get like a bus home. I guess you could call the police, but I doubt they'd like find the perp.
Do you know what I think you should do instead, Alden?
What?
I think on this road trip you need to bring camping materials and go to like campsites to take your
did think about that, but it's gonna be tough to find campsites everywhere.
I guess, but to me, like, I don't know what to do in that situation either. I guess you could look that up online, but to me, I would go with the camp.
Also, a lot of campgrounds do cost money, but probably less than hotels. I know Motel 6s.
Yeah, because instead of hotels, you could just do that. I don't know, depending on the weather too.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so like, who knows?
That's a fair assessment.
We can end it. God, man, this is just...
it just keeps going.
And it's not like I've been like stopping either. I've been like non-stop fighting.
Yeah, I kind of space out from time to time.
I'm not even spaced out. I've just been fighting this man, but I guess we end it here.
I guess we can, or we could just push it a little longer if we know like we can get to Canalave in a hot second. Where's Canalave?
This isn't Canada right now. There's more people. It's a
new route.
Yeah, and we'll get an encounter in the next round.
Okay.
So, Gung-Ho, Musto, let's go. In the next... Actually, hold up. Yeah, I was about to say, let me get out because when I do the thingy next time, I don't want to encounter, right? So, Gung-Ho, Musto, let's go. In the next episode, hopefully, my God, I think I fought like 7 people there with like to no avail of any groundage. But in this next one, for sure, we're going to go to Canalave. Are we going to get stuff done? Who knows? But if you watch these videos, you can't lie. We're putting in the work. Our mods are still here. You know, funny enough, when we first started this session, we literally almost lost Bet.
Yeah.
We almost lost Bet in like half of our mons.
Everything's been kind of chill for the most part. There was the little, like, hiccup with Theone and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking, should we maybe try to catch some Z's?
I'm fine with it.
Because we got a round one. If we start another group of 3, then like we'll get to Candlelight and be like, I'm not sure. I got another 3 in me, is what I'm trying to say.
All right. So in the next episode, we'll be live and refreshed.
We'll be well rested.
Yeah, and smooth sailing.
You can tell. I'm like, my voice has been through like, it's changed. I'm speaking with a different affectation now because I'm just trying to get through. This is the real me.
DirtyPirates.com.
What?